Well, last week was all about the history of Fairmont. When I say last week, I don't know when these things go on the air and when you view them. But Fairmont's birthday was last week, February the 7th, 1907. Now, this is Valentine's week. I'm not going to give any of you guys a lecture. I guess I could talk to the ladies too, but I'm a male, so I'm not going to say, remember, guys, there are knives in your house. Do not forget Friday the 14th. You need to do something for the lady.
Chocolate and flowers.
Absolutely. But in the town of Fairmont, we're going to take this a different angle. We're going to go from a different perspective. One of the great things that I get a chance to do as mayor is try to provide events for certain groups of people that they can get something out of it harmoniously. One of the things that I love to do is treat the senior citizens to their monthly bingo sessions. I started bingo and a group called Seniors in Touch in 2006 when I was elected mayor before. And out of that organization, where we looked out for people in weather issues, came the bingo. I've worked with a lot of wonderful people over the years, refreshment type people, yeah. People that provide the foods. And all those people are gone, and now I've got another group because I came back to be mayor again in 2021. We have a wonderful, wonderful relationship. Every month, once a month on a Saturday, we have about 55 or 60 senior citizens come into the Heritage Center, and they have tables prepared for them, and they sit down and they play bingo, and we have refreshments and sometimes special programs. Like last Saturday, the 8th, we had a senior citizens fashion show put on by Farmers Festival Queens Youth Organization, the Golden Ambassadors, and anybody else they wanted to drag along with them. They came out with their little frocks, their little dresses, and their little sports outfits. And then at the end of that, I brought out a local celebrity, Mr. Brown. And Mr. Brown, live from Las Vegas, some of the gaming rooms that he portrays, some of the that he stomps around in. He came out and did his little romantic love connection with the senior citizens. They had wonderful refreshments. It was a wonderful day, and not one of those ladies and a couple of gentlemen who come to bingo left in a down, depressed mood. That's one of the things that we do. Another thing is with young people. I've tried for 3 years to create an atmosphere where young people will join in and form a youth council. And we're still struggling. We're not where we need to be, but young people need socialization. They need to be around their own kind and not turn to page 175 and outline that chapter, or let's do a chemical experiment and blow up the lab, or that. We're talking about out of school, after school, hands off of education, enjoying themselves and getting a chance to do things. We're going to have a yard sale here in the town hall parking lot on May 31st. Young people will be helping out with that. We're giving over the fees to the Fairmont High School groups and not charging them anything because they need to raise money.
That's right.
And I'm not going to fight the school system about that. I'll just give them a chance to make a couple of $100 on a Saturday here for free. Valentine's is about caring.
Correct.
That's what it's about. I don't want to get into all the history of the St. Valentine and all that. I don't know enough to talk about it. All I know is I'm married. I love my wife. I don't know where you are married, whether you have a girlfriend, whether you have a boyfriend, whether you have a husband. That's not important right now. What's important for this video is to let you know that Fairmont has a heart. We care about people. And Mr. Chestnut knows, as well as I do, from his perspective, some of the things that we do to try and help people. I can't tell you how many people call my phone and say, yeah, Mr. Chestnut's phone number, I can't get him in the office. And I regret having to do that because he gets 8,000 a day, I'm sure. But it's his job. That's what he does. That's what I do. I've never told anybody in my entire service of 45 years, I don't have time. I can't deal with that. I've never used that. I would never do that. Never. It's all about caring about people.
Yes, sir.
Any of us just not?
And I think, as we talk on a daily basis like we do, there's generally an issue of care or concern across the community from the staff or, from outside of our communities that we have to address things. But what I know for a fact is that the mayor, yourself, and the board that I serve care about our citizens here. We try to establish events that brings the community together. Our Easter egg hunts, our 4th of July, our May Day festival, our Christmas parade. These are all events thrown by the town to encourage our citizens to come out and spend time with each other because we care and we want a vibrant community. We do not want our seniors sitting at home,
No.
watching TV all day. We don't want our kids to feel like they have to come home and hide in the house because that's their only safe space. So doing these things, doing events for our kids and our seniors show how the board and myself and our staff and our community partners in the neighborhood in a town volunteer a lot to do things for our community for free.
Yeah.
No one pays to go to the fireworks show. No one pays to go to May Day or the Christmas parade or the Easter egg hunt. We put this on to show our citizens that we love them with no strings attached. So just looking at how we build a more vibrant community. Mr. Mayor, you have done some wonderful things with murals in this town to brighten up our spaces, to give people spaces where they can walk, look, take pictures, sit and talk about the town. This is what we love about our town. So for this Valentine's Day, I'm happy because, to be a town manager of a town that cares about its citizens and want to put things on for our citizens. And we're not saying where you are, your mayor and board, doesn't, care about
Right.
you. What we're saying is here in Fairmont, we know that to be the case, and we put all of our effort in trying to do things for our citizens, our youth, and our seniors here in the community.
It's all about people. Last Tuesday night, the 11th, I honored 157 people. I keep a record every day of anybody who does anything significant to the town of Fairmont. Serve on a committee, sponsor an activity, pay for a mural, donate money, do refreshments, whatever it is. At the end of the year, 2024, I made my list. I invited 157 people to the Pride in Fairmont ceremony. And some showed up and some did not. And I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But every single one of those people, either by email or personally delivered by mail or in person if they came to the meeting, got a certificate of appreciation from us. 157. If you took those 157 people's contributions away, Fairmont would be in a much lesser situation.
We'll be in a tough spot.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate all of our community.
Absolutely. As
partners.
long as I'm the mayor of this town, there will be a Pride in Fairmont ceremony, and there will be personal thanks, and there will be care. I would do this job for free. Don't mess with my chick. I would do this job for absolute free. I love doing this job. I'm not trying to make a political statement. I'm just telling you how I feel. To know that on any given day, that phone, somebody could walk in my office and say, I'm in trouble or I've got a problem. Can you help me? And I can make a phone call or ask Mr. Chestnut, and he can make a phone call or have one of his employees do. Makes my day.
Sorry.
That's what it's all about.
Yes,
If you do not want to help people, this is not the job for you.
That's right. That's right.
I hope you do the right thing. If you're seeing this before the 14th, remember, knives. Remember that now. They're knives. Do not go to sleep with no roses in the house.
That's right. Chocolate and flowers.
You may wake up with a butcher knife near you, and not in a good way. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Thank you.